I followed the same rule, and this is the only mantra which is helping most of the learners.
And I watched your video in that you were saying you celebrated Karwa Chauth in 100 rupees. How could it possible?
Yes.
Is
Yeah, we didn't get anything.
there are many hustle bustle in your life, many problems, ups and downs are there in your life. So how do you maintain your mental peace? Yes. Hello, Yashoda ma'am. How are you? Welcome to the session.
First of all, I would say don't consider me ma'am. I'm just
Okay.
like you. So consider me as Yashoda, and I'm so pumped up just to connect with you and have a wonderful session with you. And
Actually,
just by connecting with you, I'm trying to make my day productive.
yes,
So
yes.
yeah, I
Actually.
am so exuberant. I'm fit and fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well, exceptionally well, I would say. And I am very excited about this session. And why I called you ma'am, because I have a huge respect for you.
I because I am not I'm not accustomed to listen this word a lot because in my day-to-day life, in my family, everybody they always take me for granted. Or maybe I'm not accustomed to that word. So that's why whenever someone calls me with this name, ma'am, like
Hmm.
they always use this word with my name. So I always feel like, who am I?
Yeah. But people who are watching you, they are very much aware about your personality, your hard work, your passion, everything they know about. So that is why they have huge respect in their hearts. Many people started their English learning journey just because of you. So because of that, they have huge respect, and I am also one of them.
Thank you for appreciating me. And I think when somebody or when any of my co-learner or my viewers, they comment in my videos or they say these kind of words to me. So it's kind of a fuel for me
Hmm.
because there is a machine or any car or any transport or if even if for a human being, we need some fuel.
Hmm.
And for a human motivation and appreciation is kind of a fuel. So you are just fueling me right.
Correct, correct. Okay, so you shifted in a new house. I watched your video. So how's your life now? How do you feel now?
Like now, I am feeling like now I am back on my track
Hmm.
because the moment when I was living in my village, so I was thinking like I'm not able to make that consistency, but here I can because I get lots of time. But because of Diwali, I was not able to do any of the session, and I couldn't make my day productive like the last 3 days. But since yesterday, I am on the track. Though just
Finally.
because of the busy schedule, I don't take lots of session, but at least once in a day, I
Hmm.
can manage with that.
Sure, sure. Finally, you are on track because there are many expectations from you. We all know you have potential. You can motivate many ladies. So you should be on a track so that other ladies will also do something great in their life. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I think if I am on this journey, so maybe just because of not only for me, but for most of the homemakers, because they want me to be on this journey, they don't want me to give up because they want that appreciation or maybe kind of motivation through my videos. So I have to be for them, not only for me.
Correct, correct. Okay, I'm very happy for you actually. And you are after so long on my channel. So many people are new here. So just because of them, just give a brief introduction. They all know, I know they all know, but just for the
Sure.
this is kind of ritual we always do. So you can just
Yes,
introduce
yes, it
yourself.
would be kind of my pleasure. So, since you already know, my name is Yashoda and I'm from Uttar Pradesh. Talking about my qualifications, so I have done my schooling from Punjab Board in 2012, and it's been 10 years. I'm a full-time homemaker, but since last 3 years, I'm a part-time YouTuber and I am enthusiastic English language learner. Whenever I get some time, so I love interacting with the co-learners just to enhance my communication skill. Or in my free time, in my leisure time, I would love to spend time with me. So that's all about me.
Very nice. And I know you, I started watching you where you were giving a speech on stage, Josh Talk stage. So I am following you from that video. And I watched that video with my mother. That I watched that video first, then I show that video to my whole family members, specifically for my to my mother. And she was like she was crying, like how she was saying like how much strong the lady is, like how many struggles she faced, and now she's speaking so well. Even she don't know English, and explain thing in Hindi, like what she does and whatever happened with her. So that from that day, I'm big fan of you.
Even at that time, I was not also aware about whether I am speaking good English or not. But just because of, I don't know why, what was there which made me overconfident. So I
Hmm.
always considered myself that whatever I speak the best, or
Hmm.
I am speaking the correct English. So because of that, I got the confidence, and that confidence led me to the Jostock platform, and I shared my experience, whatever I
Correct.
had so far. And I'm so thrilled to be there because so many of their colleagues, they welcomed me in a very good way, and I was so happy that because before that I have also watched only lots of YouTubers Joe Stock interviews, but I also got the opportunity. So of course, it's kind of proud moment for me. It was
That
kind of proud for me.
yeah. So there
Okay,
are
so Priyanka ji, how's life treating you?
my life.
Means how's life going on? And now, right now, I can see you are doing lots of English Yaari sessions.
Yes. Yeah, my life is going so well. I feel now my channel is also growing so well. Uh, and the people are watching my video. I am getting little visibility on YouTube. Because of my passion or dedication, I am very consistent since 2 years. So just because of that, people liking my content, and slowly and gradually my channel is booming. But it was in last year it was like a snail. It was not growing at all, but now it's working well. And my life is treating so well. I'm doing well. Everything is fine. Just feeling little health issues. I am under the weather. Otherwise, things are well.
So,
You were about to ask questions.
okay, so we can continue with the questions.
Hmm. You want to ask, or I should ask?
I think you have also done graphic designing course. Am I right?
Sorry?
Graphic designing course you have
No,
done.
I have qualified UGC NET examination. That is National Eligibility Test for Teaching. So I have qualified that, and I'm applying in colleges and university as an assistant professor. So that is what I'm doing. Yeah.
But I think you are also making thumbnails for so many YouTubers.
I'm making thumbnail. I just learned for my
Okay.
channel, and people started asking me, "Can you make thumbnail for my channel?" So I said yes. It
So
could be
from
a
where
kind
did you
of.
learn?
I
From where did
learned.
you learn? Did you
I did a
purchase
course.
any course?
Yes, I did a course. Then I purchased few application I purchased, and then I started creating. I learned, I took a course in 1 month course, and then I started creating. First I created for my channel. People started noticing like your channel, your thumbnails are so good. So they started asking, and I started creating for them. Very minimum amount.
Very good thing. At least you
But
are trying your hand in different fields.
correct, correct. And I enjoyed that doing that. But in future, maybe I will create for on my channel only. I'm not going to create for people because it's very difficult to manage. I want to join as an assistant professor, so I would hardly get time for my work. So I'm not
Yeah,
going to
I can
create for
understand.
others.
Especially being a homemaker, it becomes difficult for a homemaker to manage everything.
Yeah,
And for making meals for everything, you must have very like a free time only for you. Then only you can go with all these things.
Yeah, actually, I cannot consider myself as a fully homemaker. There are so many things in my plate. I am a student. I'm preparing for JRF now. That is also a government state in like national level examination. I want to qualify that. I'm living a student life and a homemaker life too. And many life I'm living. Like I'm a YouTuber, creating
You're wearing
thumbnails.
too many hats at a single time.
Yes, you can say. So just enjoying my life. There is no burden at all. I enjoy whatever I enjoy, I do only. Otherwise, I don't take burden.
I
Yeah.
think taking burden it's not good for us. We should
Hmm.
try to make our life or learning enjoyable for us. Then only we can enjoy or we can make it entertaining for us. Otherwise, we feel like a burden
Hmm.
our life. As I used to think before
Yeah,
learning this language.
correct.
I just
So,
by starting learning this language, I have changed my life because I have got a purpose right now.
correct, correct. Okay, so there are many hustle bustle in your life, many problems, ups and downs are there in your life. So, how do you maintain your mental peace?
First thing that I would say, no matter whether I am going through anything or not, but I believe in God every time. I know that problems comes in a life because life is all about ups and downs. We can't control the problems, but we should try to make the most out of everything because as we know, every cloud has a silver lining. So we should try to get to know why that problem has come, and if that problem has come, so just because of that problem, want to teach me something. So I always take that situation as a learning for me, and I just try to put lots of efforts at that very moment. But something is there which I do in early in the morning, like meditation, deep breathing. So these things always help me to calm my mind and to be peaceful, to live a life of serenity. Because as I mentioned, I in my free time, I just love spending time only with me.
Hmm. So, do you have kids?
No, I don't have any kids, but when I was living in village, so though I don't have any kids, but at that time, so many kids were there in my surrounding,
Hmm.
and even my sister-in-law, like my Devrani, her daughter, she is 1 year old. So
Hmm.
I also consider like her, like my daughter,
Yeah.
and I'm just thinking about maybe when she will turn 2 or 3 years old, then I will keep her with me. But right now she's just 1 year old, so she's
Okay.
totally depend.
You want to
She
adopt?
depends on me,
You want
so
to
I can't
adopt?
keep. Yeah.
Okay. So, your Devrani will give, like, will permit you?
Yes, yes, because this is the rental house where I live, and I have also my own house there. So
Mm-hmm.
there's no problem. They
Oh.
know that if she lives with me, so only her future will be made in a bright way. Because living in a village means having no future. If I talk
Hmm.
about my situation, if my uncle and aunt they hadn't taken me away from my parents, then right now I would be turned like 45 or 50 years old, like mentality. I wouldn't have been able to be there where I am right now because
Yeah.
I just shifted, like I went with my uncle and aunt. So they gave me that opportunity to get education. And though I am only 12th pass, but now I have the purpose in my life.
Hmm.
But living in a village, kind of, the condition of a woman and the girls in the villages is
Correct.
very bad.
And one thing I
They
feel whenever I watch your videos, so one thing I
have
feel,
got themselves only in the household chores and doing work related to their house and the farms, and that's it in the
Mhm.
kids. But I don't want to live that kind of life.
Correct, correct. Yeah, one thing I feel whenever I watch your videos, so I feel you are very delicate inside. You easily trust people, isn't it?
I didn't get you. Could you please repeat?
Yeah, I'm saying whenever I watch your video, I feel you are very delicate person inside and you easily trust on people.
Yes.
Is it true? And that is why
Yes,
you are
yes.
suffering a lot. You're thinking too much about others.
Whenever I connect with somebody, so I feel like s- speak my heart out. Because since my childhood, I'm kind of person who is not able to tell lie to somebody.
Hmm.
Even if I try to tell lie to somebody, so somebody will get at that very moment that I'm lying. So I am not in the habit of telling the untruth or telling lie with anyone, and that's why I have found myself that I dig my own grave just because of my this habit. Like speaking truth is good, but in some situations we should not, especially when it comes to revealing our goals to others. So I have this kind of personality. I can't help myself revealing all the goals and my future goals to anybody.
Hmm. Right, right. And I feel somewhere you are struggling a lot because of this nature, helping other, and
Yeah.
you can easily trust on them. And some people are not good, so they take advantage from you just because of you. Because of that, maybe you are struggling a lot. I feel it. You deserve more, but we cannot
I think,
say.
my husband and I, both of us, we have the same nature. And
Hmm.
I would say my husband is more compassionate than me.
Hmm.
If somebody comes and asks for money, then he can't deny to that person. He
Yeah.
gives money to that person. He just helps that person. And I am also kind of person, whenever I see somebody, when somebody is in the need of money or anything, I'm ready to help that person. If even if I have to go through some problems,
Problems. Yeah.
but I just want to make others happy first.
Hmm. Somewhere it is good also, but when it start hurting you, then I think you should take a pause, think about yourself too, little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
And taking this decision just to shift from my village, I pondered upon it a lot.
Hmm.
And it was not very easy decision for me. And shifting from that place, it was really arduous for me because I had been planning for that more than 3 months, but my father-in-law was not allowing us. But somehow within 2 months, I managed to shift from here. I said, okay, if I will go there, then I would be able to concentrate on my goal, on my career. Because if I will be there, then I will be only making others happy.
Hmm. Correct. And I watched your video in that you were saying you celebrated Karwa Chauth in 100 rupees. How could it possible?
Yes.
Is
Yeah, we didn't get anything. Means I had the sari which I wore the last Karwa Chauth. So I wore that. I had the bangles, everything. I just get the things only for the prasad and the puja items,
hmm.
ingredients for the puja. That's it. Like karwa, mitti ka karwa, and some fruits. That's it.
Okay, okay. So you have worked really hard, but
In
still
the
you are
villages, in the
facing
villages
financial
still,
crisis. Hmm. Okay. Hope for
in
the
the villages still, ladies they have to control on their expenses
hmm.
and everything. And I know that. I know the importance of money and everything. So I know how to spend and where to spend that money.
Yeah, yeah. So are you good at asking help?
Asking help,
Yes.
no, I don't have the courage.
Okay. And are you good
I don't.
at saying no?
So yeah, just because of I always think, but if somebody whom I asking the help, if he says no,
Mhm. Okay.
I'm not. It's better to compromise with my needs, but don't ask anything from anyone.
Okay. So if your life were a book, so what would be the title?
Hmm,
Okay. So let's continue our session. I was asking if your life were a book, what would be the title?
a book.
Yes. If your life were a book, what would be the title?
Hmm, title. I don't know. Life is all about sacrifices.
Okay.
I think so because in my life, I have sacrificed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Life for me, life is all about sacrifice. This is the
Okay.
reality.
Right. Yeah.
Since childhood, I have sacrificed the love and the bond between my brother, my father,
Mm-hmm.
and my mother, my grandmom, my grandfather, my grandnanny, everything. I don't know about any relationship. And after turning 19, then I lost my uncle, who was very close to my heart. Then after turning 20 or 21, I sacrificed my all dreams just because of my father was not able to let me complete my studies. So I stopped pursuing any kind of education.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a girl has lots of dreams, so I have sacrificed all those things. And after getting married, as a each and every woman has a dream to have a child, but in my case I think it is not there, so I have also sacrificed this thing. But maybe how God has given me this idea to be on YouTube and to share my journey, so because of that I am feeling that I am so fortunate enough. I'm
Right.
fortunate enough to be here because I get appreciation. I have got a purpose in my life. I have got a purpose in my life because before getting this purpose in my life, I was feeling that there's no meaning of my life. My life is totally worthless. But I think YouTube and English language has given me a purpose
Yes. So
to
have you
live.
heard that saying, pressure makes pearls. Pressure make pearls. So you are true example of that. You have
I can
faced a
say.
lot of challenges and now you become a pearl. Many people, many ladies, they are getting motivation from you and you belong to here. You were born to motivate people. I always feel this. You born to motivate ladies. That is why you have faced a lot of challenges. मतलब हम ये नहीं कह
Still
सकते कि
there are lots
ये
of
चीज आपने
challenges.
नहीं देखी, ये प्रॉब्लम आपने नहीं देखी. देयर इज नथिंग एनी प्रॉब्लम लेफ्ट which you have never faced, as I feel. Financial crisis, relationship problems, many problems you have faced.
Yeah, like right
Education,
now that air issue.
right, health issues. So there is no problem left. And then you became a shine for others. So you are born to shine, I would say. Born to motivate ladies, people.
I think Priyanka ji, I would love to tell through this video because I have watched many of the spiritual leaders. I am following all of them, and I have got to know only one thing. If I am going through something, it means uh, these karmas were written in my past life, or in Hindi we say it prarabdha.
Hmm.
हमारे पिछले कर्मों का लेखा जोखा है. So whatever we are going through because of this, but going through all these problems, navigating through all these problems, if you are trying to live a life like a king,
Hmm.
then you can live just because of your present karma. So you
Correct.
should believe only on your present karma. Don't hurt anyone. Try to be honest. And if you are a kind of person who do only these two things, then you can live a life of a spirituality. Spirituality doesn't mean that you have to chant God's name.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean that. If you're not hurting anyone, if you're not cheating somebody, it means you are living a life with a purpose, or you are doing good karma. So I believe only in this thing.
Correct. Yeah, true. True that. Okay, so one last thing I would like to ask you. What is your plan now? What you want to do? You have shifted in new home.
Mm, I have many things in my bucket list, but I think within 6 months, I would love to start my own institute or coaching center for spoken English. If
Okay.
somebody around nearby my hometown or nearby my village would love to enhance their communication skill, not only this, but many moral values and ethics, I would love to teach them through
Okay.
my institute. So I would love to do only this thing because the purpose of learning English is not confined uh, only. I don't want to confine it only within online. I just want to share it off means offline as well. So I want to do this thing.
Okay, good luck for that. Okay, one last question for English learners. We have talked a lot about your life, your struggles. So let's come to English. If you have to motivate people who, the person, like, if you want to motivate people to learn this language, how would you make them understand how they can start learning this language?
I think there is only one and only way to start learning English and speaking without learning anything. That is only listening as a child learns. Because in my case, I followed the same rule. And this is the only mantra which is helping most of the learners. Because until you consume content, how would you get so many words and sentences in your mind? So
Hmm.
that's why we should start from the listening. And after spending 1 and 2 months on listening, then you would feel now I can speak.
Hmm.
Because if you're consuming English content for 2 hours and 3 hours each and every single day, and you are speaking,
Hmm.
means I would say in my case, when I started doing this, I didn't ask anyone, oh, just tell me my sentences are correct or incorrect. I just believed in myself. Whatever I used to listen, I would speak only those sentences. I would imitate each and every sentences and daily use sentences. Like
Hmm.
most of the time, we get stuck only when it comes to speaking the simple sentences. So try to speak only the simple sentences, and slowly, when your mind and your mouth will get accustomed to English, then you will be able to think in English, and then you will start speaking in a flow.
Hmm.
So all in all, nothing happens in one day. Rome doesn't get built in one day. It takes time, but you should have patience. Patience is really very inevitable. You
Hmm.
just keep listening. Listening can bring changes in your life. And even after getting at intermediate level, you should keep listening because if a intermediate level learners get stuck just because of he's not able to consume that much English content. So
Hmm.
as per level, we should consume and we should start learning. And having faith within ourselves is really very important.
Correct. Listening is really important. You want to say that, and while listening, you have to speak too, because that is also important, very important. If you want to speak this language, you have to speak every day. Listen, speak, listen, speak. These two activities should be there.
Yes,
And
yes.
after some time, when you feel, yeah, I'm lacking in any grammatical concept, so you just side by side, you can pick those concepts and start working upon those two. So this is
I
how you
think
can.
everything is important. Grammar is also important. There's
Hmm.
no doubt. We should work on the
But
fundamentals.
people
If you
stuck on
don't know
grammar.
anything, like it can't be like you don't know ABCD. We know the ABCD. We know is MR helping verbs everything. If
Hmm.
you know all those things, then you can start doing listening practice. But if
Right.
somebody would come from Bihar or from any place from the villages, like my husband, he doesn't know anything about helping up or anything, so he can't speak English even after listening.
Hmm.
Today, even today itself, I was playing a music. I just played a video on smartphone and I connected it with my, what we say buffer. Okay, so one video was going on like I am manifesting the money. So just for manifesting the money, I played a video. So it was saying money is coming to me. So my husband was saying, "What is this? Money, money, money." He's saying only money, money. I'm not getting anything. So he
Hmm.
doesn't know anything. So how can he speak even after listening a lot?
Hmm.
So working on everything is important. But if you can understand the
Hmm.
basic English, so you can start from the listening and you can go.
So true, so true. Yeah, and that is the right way actually. If you know a little bit grammar, then you can listen to and then start speaking it. But
Yeah.
if you don't know anything about grammar, then first grab little bit portion of grammar, start learning new words every day, daily use words every day. Then you can start speaking. Yeah. So this is what we can do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have only 3 minutes. So would you like to give advice to women who are watching this video? Any advice in 1 minute?
I think there is only one advice I would love to give each and every woman, that start living your dream. This is the high time to live your dream. If you will not start right now, then you will regret after 20 years. When
Hmm.
you will have to walk with the stick, then you will regret. Why hadn't I started learning this language or living my passion earlier? So live your life, live your passion, follow your dream, and believe in yourself. Don't try to please means all the people around yourself. You have to please yourself. Try to make yourself happy. If you will be happy, then everything you can make others happy. So first of all, you need to work for yourself.
So true. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Yashoda. It was really nice interaction with you. I always love talking to you, and thank you so much for taking time out for me. It was really interesting conversation.
The pleasure is mine that you messaged me, and I also wanted to connect with you for a very long time. Just because of the hustle bustle in my life, I was not. But
Yeah,
finally, we connected. We had a really very nice session, and maybe so many homemakers they would get some lessons from this
for
video.
sure. Okay,
Yeah.
then. Message for your life. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.